The Trump administration's blatant disregard for a federal court order has ignited a firestorm of criticism, leaving a Maryland resident, Kilmar Abrigo Garcia, stranded and imprisoned in El Salvador after being wrongly deported. The situation escalated dramatically on Friday during a heated hearing before U.S. District Judge Paula Zinnes, who expressed profound concern over the government's lack of cooperation. The judge's frustration was palpable. The administration's lawyers were utterly unable to provide even basic information about Abrigo Garcia's whereabouts or well-being, a stark failure to comply with a court order demanding precise details on his location and current status. Judge Zinnes vehemently condemned this dereliction of duty, labeling it extremely troubling and demanding daily updates on the government's efforts to rectify its egregious error and return Abrigo Garcia to the United States. This legal battle has been a grueling ordeal for Abrigo Garcia and his family. On March 15th, he was summarily deported to El Salvador, a decision now firmly challenged in the courts. The Supreme Court, in a decisive ruling on Thursday, upheld Judge Zinnes's order, mandating the administration's active facilitation of Abrigo Garcia's return. This landmark ruling should have signaled a clear path forward, but the administration's continued defiance casts a long shadow of doubt on its commitment to justice and due process. During Friday's hearing, Judge Zinnes repeatedly pressed government attorneys for concrete answers regarding the timeline and methodology for Abrigo Garcia's repatriation. However, the administration inexplicably deflected responsibility, claiming insufficient time to prepare a response, a flimsy excuse that rings hollow in the face of the gravity of the situation and the urgency of the court's directive. Their failure to provide a clear plan of action, coupled with their dismissive attitude towards the court's orders, speaks volumes about the administration's priorities and its apparent lack of respect for the judicial system. The human cost of this administrative negligence is devastating. Abrigo Garcia's wife, Jennifer Vasquez Sura, a U.S. citizen, has been left in agonizing uncertainty, unable to contact her husband since his deportation. The anguish of separation is compounded by the knowledge that her husband is incarcerated in a foreign country, a victim of a system that is supposed to uphold the rights and freedoms of all citizens. She has bravely taken to the streets, rallying outside the courthouse and imploring supporters to join the fight for her husband's return, highlighting the larger issue of countless others facing similar, undocumented injustices. A heartbreaking plea for justice echoing the stories of countless Kilmars whose voices remain unheard. Her courageous advocacy underscores the human face of this legal battle, a powerful reminder that beyond the legal jargon and bureaucratic processes lie real people suffering real consequences. The White House press secretary, Karoline Leavitt, when questioned at Friday's briefing about President Trump's potential involvement in securing Abrigo Garcia's return during El Salvador's President Nayib Bukel's upcoming visit to the U.S., offered a carefully worded response. She emphasized the Supreme Court's ruling, stating that the administration is obligated to facilitate, but not effectuate, Abrigo Garcia's return. This nuanced distinction, however, provides little solace to those seeking answers and a swift resolution to this harrowing situation. It begs the question, what exactly constitutes facilitation in this context, and what concrete steps is the administration taking to fulfill its legal obligation? The lack of clarity fuels suspicions of deliberate obstruction. This case is far more than a simple legal dispute. It's a stark illustration of the human consequences of government overreach and the crucial role of an independent judiciary in holding power accountable. The Trump administration's continued defiance of the court's order raises serious questions about its commitment to upholding the rule of law and protecting the rights of its citizens, both domestically and internationally. The ongoing silence and lack of transparency surrounding Abrigo Garcia's fate only serve to amplify the urgency of this situation and the need for immediate, decisive action to bring him home. The international community and the American people are watching, demanding accountability and a swift resolution to this deeply troubling case. A case that serves as a chilling reminder of the vulnerability of individuals facing the immense power of the state. the fight for Kilmar Abrigo Garcia's return is not just his fight. It's a fight for the integrity of the judicial system and the protection of fundamental human rights.